Hi everybody, welcome back to Asthma A to Z Steroids. Today we're talking about what is for many people a highly controversial drug, and as an asthmatic myself, I'm here to share with you what I know about systemic or pill form steroids and how they are experienced by someone with asthmatic conditions. The first thing I want you to know is that I've been on steroids now for about 3 months, and you can probably see in my face there's a lot of puffiness here. This is one of the side effects. We're going to be talking about side effects in just a moment. But to me, the most important thing to share with you today is that systemic or steroids that go all through your system are a life-saving drug for people with asthma. Now, this pill is actually given to many people for many reasons. Prednisone or steroids are given to people with MS, given in aggressive cancer treatments. They're given to people who are suffering from Crohn's disease, shingles. I had a severe allergic reaction to poison ivy once where my arm swelled up almost twice its normal size. Steroids were used then. What are steroids? What is prednisone? A systemic, or going all through your system, steroid pill is an immunosuppressant. It asks your body to stop overreacting to whatever it's reacting to. So when I get an infection on my arm from poison ivy and it swells, the steroids say, relax, stop swelling, go back to normal. The same things happen in our lungs. When an asthmatic gets a cold, a normal person, healthy person with healthy lungs would get over that cold in a week. An asthmatic is exposed to that virus, the inside tissues of the lungs go into an overreaction experience. The only way to get those lungs to stop closing up, to stop filling with mucus, and to stop decreasing the amount of space for oxygen is to suppress that immune response. Now, as much as you may not like that idea, them's the facts, my friend. So this is one person's experience. I'm asking you to do your homework. Look on Wikipedia, look on WebMD, talk to your doctor, get a pulmonologist or lung specialist in your life who can help you sort out the facts from fiction for your loved one or for yourself as an asthmatic. So one of the things I want to share with you today is that steroids that are taken in your system like this as an immunosuppressant will cause your adrenal glands to stop producing normal things like cortisol within a week. That means that this pill must be tapered from. If you have taken steroids for an extended period of time, more than 7 days, it's critical that you slowly decrease your dosage over time. I'm going to do a separate video on how to taper steroids, so look for that in Asthma A to Z, and this is going to help you understand Phoebe has to go to the bathroom. The other thing I want to share with you is that steroids, systemic steroids, does have side effects, and they have to be understood and respected. These pills just come in simple pill form, just like that, are taken anywhere from 10 milligrams, which is one pill typically, to 60 milligrams a day. And as you use these drugs and they help your lungs to come back to normal functioning, you will find some side effects coming into play. One of them is the bloating that you can see in my face that we talked about. Another one is very important to understand, jitteriness and anxiety. What that means is it's going to be difficult to sleep, so you're going to want to look for some of your favorite sleep remedies, whether that's Unisom, something over the counter, whether it's a pharmaceutical, whether it's whether it's valerian root, kava, whether it's just a natural sleep aid like melatonin that you can find in gummy form, whatever you want to take, expect it. These are going to make it very hard to sleep. There's a reason there are funny stories and jibes about men who take steroids and that they're hardcore like a bull in a china shop. These get you pretty jacked up. I can tell you, after 3 months of being on them, I'm not so easy to live with. You can ask my husband. Actually, it only takes about 2 weeks to make me hard to live with on these. So bless his heart, every winter he goes through this with me. But it's important to understand that it is going to affect your sleep and your ability to relax and feel restful. For me, it causes tremendous anxiety and thought concerns. Am I even getting better? That kind of anxiety builds up. Know that that's just the pill. It's not you are getting better. It's not a problem. You are recovering. It's just a slow process. A couple other side effects including osteoporosis in women. Very important, ladies, to take your calcium. Keep up with your calcium treatments. If you use prednisone like I do on a regular basis, every winter I have to take this stuff. My husband gets a regular cold. 3 weeks later, I'm still bedridden. This is how I survive. This pill is a life-saving drug for me. The last thing I want to remind you about is that it can have side effects of headaches. I even had an experience with TMJ, this part of my jaw tightening up so much that I almost couldn't open my mouth up enough to get a spoonful of cereal in. So there are side effects. But when it comes down to it, the only way to get an asthmatic's lungs to stop overreacting to a virus or other trigger is to take a pill like this to help it relax. There's no problem. Keep breathing, stay open, and function normally. You may hear some challenges from people. You may experience folks who tell you, oh, don't take that, don't ever take that. How dare you give that to your child? When it comes to these kinds of conditions, I'm one person here to tell you firsthand that without them, I end up in the hospital. It's happened a couple times. With steroids, I'm able to live an active, healthy life, just like you. I just have to understand my condition and treat it with respect. Thanks for joining me today for Asthma A to Z, Steroids. Be sure to check out my other asthma videos like Asthma 101 and Asthma Steroids, How to Taper Steroids. Please subscribe to my channel and share with a friend, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.